exists for the people, and it goes millions of miles every day to ensure that their views on important issues are heard. It's a time in the history of the people of this country, on this side of West Africa, and time to say, come one, come all the way.
And one more good news. You can send news to SLBC.
Do you have a camera or a phone? And are you able to capture images? Please do. Record events taking place near you and send to the SLBC, either by email to the news at slbc.sl or by hand to our offices at Broadcasting House, New England.
You can record them on CDs or even come along with your own downloading cables.
It's time for you to be part of SLBC yourself. Use your camera.
Use your phone.
Inform us and let's spread the news around.
Come one, come all.
It's your voice and my voice.
Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation, thank you very much for viewing us. For the past few weeks, the Ebola hemorrhagic fever has been in Sierra Leone. The Ebola virus has been spoken of in several quarters. It is for this reason that the First Gentleman of the Republic of Sierra Leone will now address the nation on the way forward. Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency, the President.
Fellow citizens, today I ask the entire nation to mourn with the families of our national heroes, including Dr. Sheikh Umar Khan, who lost their lives battling the Ebola outbreak in our country. They were true patriots, paragons of service. We must win this fight in honor of their memory and with prayers in our hearts for all our compatriots who are victims of this deadly disease. Since the outbreak, my government, in collaboration with development partners, has continued to mobilize and deploy resources and expertise nationally and internationally to fight the disease. I have been in contact with world leaders and global partners to meet the challenges. We have set up coordinating mechanisms with the World Health Organization and other international bodies. We set up an interministerial committee to mobilize MDA support activities, trained and deployed hundreds of health workers, contact tracers, and burial teams, and facilitated awareness raising on the disease by paramount chiefs, religious leaders, non-governmental organizations, civil society organizations, musicians, Okada riders, market women, the media, and ordinary citizens. The disease is beyond the scope of any one country or community to defeat. Its social, economic, psychological, and security implications require scaling up measures at international, national, interagency, and community levels. Extraordinary challenges require extraordinary measures. The Ebola virus disease poses an extraordinary challenge to our nation. Consequently, and in line with the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act No. 6 of 1991, I hereby proclaim a state of public emergency to enable us take a more robust approach to deal with the Ebola outbreak. In order to continue to take direct control of the situation, I have canceled my trip to the U.S.-Africa Summit in the United States of America. On Friday, I'll be traveling to Conakry, Guinea, to meet with my colleague heads of state of the Mano River Union to discuss our sub-regional strategies to defeat the disease. We are launching a national response plan to inaugurate phase 2 of our fight against the disease. I also hereby establish a presidential task force on Ebola, which I will chair to champion the implementation of the following. All epic centers of the disease will be quarantined. The police and the military will give support to health officers and NGOs to do their work unhindered and restrict movement to and from epicenters. Localities and homes where the disease is identified will be quarantined until cleared by medical teams. Public meetings and gatherings will be restricted with the exception of essential meetings related to Ebola sensitization and education. Active surveillance and house-to-house searches shall be conducted to trace and quarantine Ebola victims and suspects. Parliament is recalled to promote MPs' leadership at constituency levels. Paramount chiefs are required to establish bylaws that will complement other efforts to deal with the Ebola outbreak. Mayors, chairmen of councils, and councillors are hereby required to support Ebola control measures in their local government areas. All deaths must be reported to authorities before burials. New protocols for arriving and departing passengers have been instituted at the Lunge International Airport. Cancellation of all foreign trips by ministers and other government officials except absolutely essential engagements. These measures will initially be implemented for a period of 60 to 90 days, and subsequent measures will be announced as and when necessary. In addition, government is establishing a special account for donations from corporate interest organizations, the diaspora, and the general public to support the fight against Ebola. I also hereby declare Monday, August 4th, 2014, a national stay-at-home day for family reflection, education, and prayers on the Ebola outbreak. Fellow citizens, this is a national fight, and it behooves all of us to stand together to promote the truth about this deadly disease. Ebola is real, and we must stop its transmission. There have been over 130 survivors of the disease. There is hope that early detection of the virus in persons can boost their chances of survival. This is why it is very necessary to get those with the virus to treatment centers, not only to prevent others from contracting the virus, but also increasing their own chances of survival. Fellow citizens, Sierra Leone is in a great fight. We are a resilient people, and we must not fail. The sustainability of our actions for prosperity depends on winning this fight. Failure is not an option. We all need to come together to win this battle. Thank you for listening. God bless Sierra Leone.
That was His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Anes Baikorma, declaring a state of public emergency as a result of the Ebola outbreak in Sierra Leone. Thanks for watching, and keep watching the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation.
All the way.
And one more good news. You can send news to SLBC.
Do you have a camera or a phone? And are you able to capture images? Please do. Record events taking place near you and send to the SLBC, either by email to thenews@slbc.sl or by hand to our offices at Broadcasting House, New England.
You can